Good Friday morning, church. We are thankful that you're tuning back in this morning, or maybe it's this afternoon when you're actually watching it. We don't know, but that's the great part about this. We are continuing in the Sermon on the Mount, and will, I guess, maybe until we finish it, I suppose. But right now, we're in Matthew chapter 5. We're coming to the end of the chapter, and we're going to be in verses 38 through 42.
If you're watching movies or reading a book, a lot of times the motivation for the main character is revenge, right? Because somewhere along the way, someone hurt him or her, and now they're looking to not just even the score, but get ahead. And I think a lot of us in our personal lives, sometimes we kind of seek out revenge, right? Because when someone makes you feel bad, you want to make them feel worse than they made you feel. Or when they cause you pain, you want to hurt them. You want to retaliate and return the favor. Because we've been taught and conditioned to believe a little bit by society that revenge is sweet. That's what we've been told, but it's a lie. Because Jesus is going to come along in these verses that we're looking at together today and give us something that flies in the face of that ideology. He's going to teach us something about how we should respond to people who mistreat us. He says in verses 38, "You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil. But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him also the other. And if anyone would sue you and take your tunic, let him have your cloak as well. And if anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Give to the one who begs from you, and do not refuse the one who would borrow from you."
I think in what Jesus is saying here is a little opposite of what we would normally think, or the way that we would treat others, obviously. But I don't think Jesus is saying that we can't restrain evil. I don't think Jesus is saying that we shouldn't try to stop maybe an injustice from happening if we see it taking place. And I'm not even convinced that Jesus is saying that we can't protect ourselves or our family. I believe what Jesus says here goes hand in hand with what Paul says in Romans chapter 12 and verse 17, where Paul says, "Repay no one evil for evil, but give thought to what is honorable in the sight of all." And very quickly after that, he talks about revenge and says, "Justice is mine, says the Lord," and that we are not to seek revenge for ourselves, necessary justice for ourselves either. Here's what I think Jesus is saying. Jesus is telling us it's better to turn the other cheek. It's better to give away our cloak, our jacket. It's better to go the extra mile. It's better to give more to the one who asks. In other words, it's better to allow ourselves to be defrauded or to hurt in some way or to be taken advantage of, rather than withhold good from those who attempt to do you wrong. A lot of times when somebody does us wrong, even if we don't seek revenge, we certainly don't want to do good to them. We want to stay away from them, maybe avoid them, maybe just hope in the back of our mind that something bad happens to them so we feel a little better about it. But that's precisely the attitude that Jesus is talking about. If someone harms us, Jesus said it's better to be harmed than to withhold good from someone. That's exactly what it means to overcome evil with good, actively seeking to do good even to those who would seek to do us harm.
Church, we love you. We're looking forward to seeing you this Sunday at church. And we can't wait to spend some time worshiping God together with you in person. We hope you have a great weekend. Bye.